What? No. Oh shit, I can hear myself. There we go. But you guys can't see anything, can you? Well, this is useful. Okay. Someone asked me a question that I wanted to answer. Alright, well, you can't see my desktop, but that's okay. Hey everyone, how are you guys doing? um, I want to read Cow Level's question, don't I? I mean, it seemed like a pretty grilling question, so maybe I actually don't want to read it, but I'll do that anyways. A, is 77% hit rate something to brag about? No, it's not. My win rate is like 48%, but my hit rate is almost 80%. And B, I have like 600k free XP. Should I get the 705A when it comes out, or save it for the new pasta tanks? I have no clue. I can't answer the second question, but hit rate is one of the most useless stats in the game. Like, if you're hitting 30% of your shots, maybe you're not doing too well. But anything between 70 and 90 is like, I would say between 75 and 85 is optimal. If you start going past 80 to 85, you're just not shooting enough, right? Like, anyone can get a 90% win rate, a hit rate, if they just auto aim E100s, right? And just bounce all day. So I would say 80% is optimal, roughly 75 to 80. It was genuine curiosity. Okay. Sometimes I read too deeply into questions. Great work on that vid. Thank you. Hey, Pukalo. I have 48% win rate. Oh, is that bad? I was never under the impression that 48% was a bad thing. I mean, I'll give 48% players shit, but it's like, it's different. Just like I'll give 55%ers shit, or I'll give 60%ers shit for not playing the way I want them to, right? Like, it's just kind of the way I am. A bit obnoxious. Let me stand up. Give me a sec. Not on Twitch? Yeah, I am on Twitch right now. But my chair is kind of too upright, so. Like, shoot one shell a game and your hit rate goes up, but your win rate doesn't. Exactly. Hey, all you red. OMG, LTTB is light. And by the way, I switched guns on T54. I think it's one of the reasons my DPG is so low. I think the DPM is just so bad. Let's compare these. 3280, which is like really good DPM, juxtaposed against 2855, right? Like, that's actually pretty bad. So the second I switch guns, I notice an immediate increase in performance, but I think it's going to hurt my credits a bit more, so I'll just have to live with that. Do you still like the ELC AMX after its nerf? I haven't played it. I find it funny. It says for mature audience, and he's so young. Yeah, well, what can I say, Papa Smurf? Well, someone else said, cow level. Someone else was like, I have a 48% win rate. Sad face. So, but yeah, 48, almost 49. People always talk shit about it whenever something goes bad. I don't think I'm bad at all. I've watched a ton of videos and just think I have too many games to get. Oh, dude, fuck overall. You're talking about overall win rate. Who cares? Like, if someone, there's, like, really? This is something I'll do, so I'm incriminating myself. I'm calling myself a moron. But if someone, like, actually goes into your stats and you have, like, 40,000 battles and you have I don't know, 15,000 battles, because maybe by the time you've done 40k games, you should have learned to win more than average. Like, at least that's my, I would hope you've learned to be better than average. If you have like 15 games and someone's insulting your overall win rate, maybe they're an idiot. So I'm calling myself an idiot there, but I think that's is still correct. Because I do that all the time. T62 or 140 first? I'm gonna get the 62 first. Hey, Hot One. No stats matter. I mean, it's Like, does how much money you make matter? Well, I mean, assuming everyone can feed themselves all the same, I would say no. It's kind of like what you... I mean, this guy's evidently decided that stats matter, right? Like, he's not too bright or whatever, but... Brilliant. Don't shoot me, E4. Good. And luckily no one else yelled at me. It's like, you know, personally I kind of look at money like a video game. You know, when because I'm not paying for anything. I live at home, so I just try to beat my high score every month or whatever. That's always fun. Dude, this E4 is gonna wreck this guy here. There's nothing I can't go take a hit for him. The sad thing is no one's coming to, like, help us. I just left that guy to die. Do you ever feel guilty when you leave a friend, like a player, to die? I kind of do. Good. Now the type 5 like comes to help. Okay, maybe we can save this 44 or whatever. Okay, now my fear is that the 57 gets on top of us and then focuses me down. I noticed that the 57 didn't drop down, even though I thought he would. Yeah, see, this gun is just so much easier to do well in. It's weird. I think it has something to do with the DPM. Money does matter, right. But it's like I live at home right now, so it's, to me it looks like it's a bit like a video game. So, I mean, I do want to pay for my university and all that and not have to ask my parents to do that, but at the end of the day, I'm not going hungry if I don't go to work, which I'm really thankful for, and all that, of course. I'm not degrading that, basically. This guy is, like, wrecking people. Now, what is this? See, I want to go here because this 57's problematic, to say the least. He's good. Save that guy. Now we work over the T95. And we have to go back to base and farm or whatever. I can only shoot so fast, type, I'm sorry. Good. As a guy who's used to living on his own, it isn't as bad depending on where you live. Yeah, I'm really excited to... My hope is to go on like a work type of vacation this summer and just work full-time from a place, you know, like alone, like a normal adult. Because I've still got a couple years in high school, so I want to have that adventure. That's the goal anyways. Well, I do have kids older than me. That's true. Yep. What, should I start calling you dad now? Easy 5K. Oh, yeah, good point. I didn't even notice. I was too busy talking. Wow, this guy didn't spot me. That was really... Oh. Now I have to be careful for this Scorpion GA. 269. What's this guy's alpha? Did he just low roll me or does he have the shitty gun? I'm waiting here. Because this 5120 is going to be like camping this corner. Yeah, I was right. You're a wizard, Harry. Artie, help! Oh, great clicker. Save me. Thank you. Who fired at me? Scorpion. Good. I think that's the Scorpion. No, bad shot, please. Oh, he high rolled. That is great. And now we have to deal with the Scorpion, who I agree with the type there. Sounds about right. How are you 19 and still have a few years left of high school? I missed a couple for health reasons. I'm just really, like, not very bright and not very good with my time. And decided not to show up a bit. At least that's what I like to think. Oh, this is intense? Yeah, it was. I mean, we won. That was an okay... Was that a ×3? Yeah, that was. That was an okay ×3. 5.7k. Still lost credits, but whatever. That's the T54. Wn8. Why? Why is that surprising, Red? Whenever someone says something about a Russian tank doing well, I always think of that scene from 2012 where the guy's like, it's Russian. What do you mean? Are you on EU? Yeah. 7,500 people online. Oh, wow. Good map. Good matchmaking, too. Well, so I've learned my lesson. No more E7. That doesn't work. Now, I don't know why, but I just get YOLO'd when I go E7, so not happening. I am not going there. I think E0, starting off with C0 is better. We'll see, though. Oh yeah, so if you're trying to queue in with me, I'm on EU1 right now. You sound older, don't know, didn't expect, thought I was. Whoa, how old are you, Ilya? I just rented in email? Oh, well, being my age, I'll have to figure out how to use the email system. I hate the EU? Oh, have you been playing... People have been, like, switching to EU because I have, even though it's not some sort of... It's interesting to watch. But what are your opinions on the EU server, Carmen? I'm currently trying to get my first 3 mark ever in my Pershing. You've got any tips? Yeah, play a lot of games in the Pershing. It seems to be directly correlated with how many games you've played in the past, like, week or two. It seems to be a huge aspect to it. Secondly, practice not being emotional. Like, that's got to be the biggest thing. Okay, so I read an article. There's a tree that just got knocked down here, by the way. I read an article on choking, and I think this applies to pretty much everything that anyone will ever do. And it's, you know, I read this a while ago. But basically, the reason professional athletes will choke, you know, or like do badly under high pressure situations, like in hockey, a breakaway is a good example. Or in tanks, 3-marking something's a good example, because every single game you play matters. The reason people choke in those situations is because they start thinking about the result, not the actions to get the result. So you have to practice thinking in the moment and just like saying, you know, don't think, oh shit, I don't have 4K damage yet. What am I doing wrong? It's like you think, instead of that, you have to think, how do I get 4K damage? It's a huge mindset shift almost. It's really hard. Way easier said than done. But that would be my advice. And that's really probably some of the best advice I could ever give to anyone. That's the... Look at this shit. Speaking of getting YOLO'd. Autoloaders. Okay, that was great. I thought about running away, but I didn't. So that would be my advice. Low audio volume from Lemming. Yeah, that could be because I... Let me do this. This might be better. It's going to put a lot of tension on my desk, though. I played hockey for 10 years of my kid life. Now I'm 19, my back is fucked. Oh, that sucks. Hockey's a fun game. I was goalie. Or just turn off damage counter so you can't see it. Yeah, well, I mean... Right. I mean, damage counter is an interesting tool, but it's one of the reasons that people do badly, in my opinion, during games like that, or whatever. I want to keep grinding this because I want that T100. Which gun do you like on the T54? I think it's the 140 gun. We all have X amount of emotional energy. You need to save it for games to do well. I'm not sure. Well, right. It's like if you think about anything that's... Oh, that's cool, Lucas. If you think about anything that's complex and requires... I don't know, quick reactions. Thinking in words doesn't cut it. Like, it just doesn't. They're too slow and they're not precise enough, in my opinion. It's like, I gave this example to someone in the video that I just made. I was like, I was verbalizing what I did on that T54 carry on, what was it? Sacred Valley or whatever. I forget the map name. But he was like, what you said in the live stream is not the exact same thing as what you said in this replay. And it's like, well, of course. It's like, when you're driving, you don't think clutch in, first gear, clutch out until it catches, gas, clutch out fully, you know, bring it up to 3K, clutch in, second gear, clutch out. You know, it's like you don't think in words like that. That's a lot of words to think. That's not going to happen. You think in like, I don't know how you think. That's such a deep question, but it's like, of course what I say when I live stream and when I make a video is the same, but it's like because I can actually put words to my actions when I have time to think about them. But it's very similar to answering your question, which is, I forget your question. So I can hear him fine. Muscle memory. Yeah, I moved the mic closer, so maybe it's better. Right, it's like, I don't know how you think about muscle memory, but it's same thing when you're playing piano. You don't think about pressing each note. That'd be ridiculous. How could you do that? Look at this team. For some prems it applies more, for some less, but on average it's harder. I mean, you still have a thing for the W's in 131 after all the updates? I haven't played the W's in 131 in a very long time. You're still working on EU grind? Oh yes, Ace Wanker. You drive more intuitively, I just understand how to drive and when to switch gear. Right, exactly. It's like, you probably don't even look at the tachometer. It's like you just hear your engine getting too loud. And decide to shift gears. That's how I do it, anyways. So, wait, is that the tachometer? I guess it doesn't matter. Fuck's sake. Just trying to figure out what insignia a sheriff carries. Can you explain, please? A sheriff, as in the people you kill for 250 gold? It's like a crosshair. It's a red sniper scope type crosshair. Oh, I'm gonna take the hit here. It's funny how I get to take the hit, or have to, for this to get moving. This WZ's gonna push up and flank. Same tips as the Pershing, because I can't give tips on specific tanks because I don't know a lot of them. It's the exact same thing. It's like I can't. Yeah, it's just that. It's like I couldn't give you advice that applies to every single game, other than your mindset, because you're gonna be basically the only constant as far as I'm concerned. The tank is gonna be constant, but like every map is not constant, so you have to play differently in relation to each map you play on. Of course. I guess I should just stop camping in the city on this map. How high ping, hard to play with? It's okay. You kind of get used to it. It's a standard stereotypical crosshair. Yeah, it's red. How's the world treating you? Well, I suppose. Even as a player who has about 3,000 recents, I continue to be amazed by what I can learn from your stream. Thanks, Lucas. That's quite a compliment. Why is the S-Conk such a high skill cap? Oh, well that's a question in relation to matchmaking, in my opinion. The reason you're seeing like players like Deca have 5k DPG in his Super Conqueror is because the new matchmaking system allows that. When you get games with all tier 10s all the time during prime time, there's so much more damage for you to shoot. It's like, it's perfect. I haven't played on NA in a very long time. Congrats on the 500 battles. Thank you. Which clip are you talking about, Ace-Wanker? Are you talking about the donation one where it's like, where the person who banned you? Do I think playing with 150 ping gives you a disadvantage? Yeah, of course it does. Top DPG Superconk is 5.3k. Yeah. Well, like, I just watched Deca, because Deca's a player I respect and like watching. So I was like, look at his DPG, man. Just the fact that it's close to 5k is impressive. But I think it has a lot to do. Like, if matchmaking was how it used to be, it'd probably be like 4,500 or 44, you know? But I don't know. Well, Ultimate Sugar. If you are... Boy, I was shaking as hell when I was 2-marking the T-54. Can't imagine how it feels to 3-mark. Well, I would say that A, these guys are morons, and I'm going to look at their stats after this game. And B, that my 3-marking is probably similar to you as 2-marking, like similar feeling. It's challenging. My 6th sense didn't go off. Dude, he's probably wondering how the hell he got spotted. Okay. How important is win percentage when self-evaluating? I kind of ignore it, I feel. It depends on the context of your self-evaluation. If you're evaluating yourself over like 1,000 games, then I would say it's extremely important. If you're evaluating yourself over like a session, ignore it. Which one are you going for? 140? No, I'll be getting the 62A first. It's an unique team. Dude, I'm gonna write down to make that shit. After this, I'll have to write that down. The funny thing is we're winning. So you'll notice the entire team doing something, even though it's retarded, isn't always terrible. But I think in this case it's going to be quite terrible because we're kind of lining up for their campers. I haven't seen a team like this in question. That's funny. Only on EU, dude. And people were telling me like how great everyone on EU was compared to NA players. Do you have any tips on the... No, I don't. Can you do a video on medium positioning? Isn't that what every single video of mine is on? Is this Latin America server? No, but it's close. Oh. That lag, jeez. It's not lag's fault that I burned my repair kit. I just noticed it and I was like, oh. Take a screenshot? Okay, I'll do that. It is pretty impressive. What are these guys doing? You'd think they were in a platoon. But I think I think what happens is, like, one heavy tank sees another heavy tank camp, and he says, oh, that's what a heavy tank does on this map. Oh, okay. And so he decides to follow. I think it's like teamwork, but not in a good way. So it's like this low saw the E75 camp base or something, you know? And so he's like, oh, well, that's what a tank of higher tier does. And so the low camp space. And then the IS-3 sees the low and the E75 camping base. And so he joins them. And that process just repeats. I think that's what happens. It's uniqueness. Yeah, it really is. Uniqueness. $376 damage. Not bad considering the circumstances. Oh, I see, Ilya. I wasn't aware of that. Am I lagging for anyone? Like, I get that it's kind of subtle, the lag, but still kind of frustrating. Dude, he ammo-racked me. I think I'm just gonna run AP. I kind of care about my credits. Okay, maybe not. Hopefully this one-shot T-54 isn't able to flank me like he's trying to do. Ah, where's the 140? Like here? He must be, yeah, that's exactly where he is. Am I lagging? Like, I hope I'm not insane. I'm gonna check this. Yeah, so my upload rate is fine. Like, I'm uploading at 5,000 kilobits. So I don't think it's on my side. I think it's like, you know, somewhere in the ocean the internet's decided it's not going to work right now. Oh, still uploading at 5K. Report all inset heavy bastard. I swear, the amount of insults I'm gonna learn on this server, majestic. And spelling too. Dude, this guy's just kind of sitting here. Okay. And now we kind of go push up to get some sort of damage. How's it going tank-wise? I mean, I'm enjoying this shit. It'd be hard not to enjoy a game like this. It's, let me put it this way. I have never seen a game play out like this in tier 10. That's the nice way of putting it. Too early, whatever. GW100. Why did they just kill themselves? Dude, it's really hard to care about winning when your team is like this. Okay, I can get the gun depression to hit this guy. No. It's like he has a sixth sense. EU strats are greater than NA strats. Oh, yes. There. Glorious. Dude, is this... I think this is upload worthy. In my opinion. Because, like, most people don't know. People are always like, how do you deal with moronic teams? It's like, there you go. I just showed you live. Holy shit, they're going to win. Yeah, we are. That's how I try to be useful in a situation like this. It's you kind of lower the seriousness or whatever so you can actually kind of think straight and not get yourself killed up at C2. I mean, the enemy is pretty moronic too. Yeah, I mean, to lose to us is pretty moronic, but... Why? Please upload this, okay. I'd make a joke about this map, but I think it would be a bit true. Jesus, dude. Your puns are terrible. Well, I missed something interesting. I mean, you could say it was interesting if you find, like, 8 tanks camping in K4 interesting. So to an extent, it was kind of interesting. Dude, I'll title the video E-Unique Gameplay. I would agree with that FPS Iron. If I hadn't done 4K damage, I don't think we would have won. Oh, got a mission. Cause damage to an SPG. Wow. How did I get that? And this T49 really did amazingly too. I wonder where this T49 placed himself to do 4.8k damage. Wish my games were like this. No, you don't. Let's be real. You do not want... I would not wish that type of game onto most players. Oh, shit. I wanted to look at the stats of this low. Okay, this is just my moment of being an asshole. E75. This is the guy who sniped. 43%! Jesus, man. He's got 2k games and he's got a tier 9 tank. Okay, but I have 500 games and I've got it. But, like, I have more than 500 games. It's like... He's got 2 Top Guns. Oh, jeez. E75 win rate. Wow, it's actually higher than... He's getting better. Okay, that's a good thing. Low. He's got 37k games and he plays like that. The IS3... 20k games and he plays like that. Was the Emil sniping too? I mean, he's got 4k games. You know, it's forgivable if you've got less than 8k. So, whatever. Report auto. This guy's a troll. There's no way he's serious. He knows who I am and he's trolling me because he knows I'm live streaming. Kubo. Yeah, he's trolling. There's no way. I don't believe for a second that he's serious. Calm and chill, no chaos of clusterfuck stream add-ons. Thanks. I try to do that. You know, there's some things. So I just, yeah. There's some add-ons that are just too much for me. But when someone subscribes and follows me, I think if I recall correctly, if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, there's like a GIF that pops up and stuff like that. So. 49% after 65k games. He's serious. Yeah, but I'd have to look at his recents to be more sure about how serious he is. Oh, okay, A-Swanker. What if you... I have to reinstall Discord, don't I? Patton Steel, thanks for following me. I sometimes look up stats of bad players for my own sanity. That's interesting. Where am I from? I live in Calgary. You played on the Asia server before? No, I haven't. I've played on the Russian server. My ping was like 250 though. What are my thoughts on World of Tanks Blitz? Brilliant idea by Wargaming. Let me just put it that way. Hey MK, how are you doing? Is this game free to play? No, I don't think so, Front Tankman. Ah, dude, I want to solo right now. I'm a bit of an asshole like that. Oh, that penned. My credits like that. That penned too. Brilliant. Now he shows his armor. I'm gonna have to load gold because even if I hit his weak spots, it's not going through. Sniping Oho. Gotta take a look at their team position and ours. We're doing okay. This position is overpowered, especially considering there's no mirrored position. For your audition? That is not gonna happen, was right. Dude, I'm bad at accents. I would call this game free to try. Yeah, that's fair. Front Tankman's trolling me though. He's a mod on Twitch. Can you unmute my friend, please? Well, who's your friend? How did you create that account? I went onto the World of Tanks EU website and made an account. The thing is, there might be a heavy tank coming around the corner here soon. He had one 4 tank with 4 games and then was like, nah, bruh. Wait, what? I'll have to read the whole thing, Cal Level. Give me a sec. You can try, but you won't succeed. I played once. I played against a guy once. He had 20k games, 8k T2, 9k. Oh, you're saying his highest tier played was tier 4, and he played like 4 games in it. I mean, that's if you wanted to make World of Tanks free to play, don't go past tier 3. It seems to be the way to do it. You know, maybe you could venture into tier 5. Is this the flanking that Wargaming was talking? I don't think this guy realizes. There we go. This is really silly. In making this play, I'm just going to get YOLO'd and focus down. Oh, quit bitching about positioning? What are you talking about, James Henderson? Are you talking to me? Just X out of my stream. Have you had a look at the Italian tanks that are coming soon? No, I haven't. I probably should. Given that people like watching stuff about new tanks, but you know, I just don't for whatever reason. You cry like women. Dude, the thing is, I came up with that line on the spot. I was so proud of myself afterwards. Because I encapsulated they were missing a T-30. They have a T-30 who's been unspotted a top tier heavy tank. That's so funny. I mean, maybe it's not funny, but you know, to me it is. You live in Calgary? I do. Oh, brilliant angling of the armor right there. Take notes. Is he behind this rock? I don't think so. I think he's like right here. Okay, he is behind the rock. I'm gonna take the hit to get a kill. Oh. Top gun. Cool. I guess there's Artie left, isn't there? What do you guys think of that brilliantly aimed shot on the Artie there? Basically, oh, self-loading tanks. They will reload but have a mag, so to speak. Are you talking about autoloaders? Why don't you use the other gun? Cuz I'll be back in a sec, guys. Gonna go to the washroom. Kind of. If you fire, it resets your reload, but if you wait, you can load additional shells. Oh, interesting. Besides the one. Right, so you couldn't change the shell in the breach, supposedly. But Lemming is gone. Let's sub X subna. What does that mean? He's Canadian. Whoa. They're not autoloaders? No, they have a mag, but each shot gets... Oh, we're talking about the check tanks or whatever? No, we have check tanks. I don't know. Sweet... No, I'm... Yeah. Good morning, or is good night? For me, really early anyway. Oh, see you later, Brood. It's evening where I live. The clip reload time gets progressively longer the more shots you fire before. Oh, that's fair. Which tank are... The Italian tanks are auto reloaders. Okay, okay. So if you were like a crew member in a bat shot, could you foreseeably, or, you know, would you really, like, to me it seems ridiculous that you would have to, if you had fired one shell and you were the loader in a bat shot 25T. Would you have to do the exact same thing that you have to do in game? Hey, Cass. Damn, T-54 is good. Yeah, it is. Where's my Jap heavy tank? No. It's like an autoloader, but if you reload less than a full clip, it's faster. Understood. Fuck. Mistakes were made. Well, fire one shell, you have to reload the entire clip. That's really interesting. Okay, this has been a really expensive beginning. It's okay though. It happens. He just sits here. Fuck's sake. I'm about to get YOLO'd. You see this? I've been YOLO'd too many times. I'm really lucky. Okay, okay. Where do I go to get damage? I am so lucky to be alive right now. It's surreal. Jeez. That's a really interesting line. What the hell is there to do? I don't think we're going to win this side at all. And I don't think it's even worth considering. So I'll just shoot at these guys. Do I remember you, Pat and Steel? Not really. Sorry, Andrew. I so don't imagine you living through this, and yet you do somehow. Yeah, I took a risk. I mean, to me it was like certain death one way, so I might as well try the other. See how that goes. Which server do you play on? This is EU1 right now. Oh, that's a loud Steam alert. 11 out of 10 driving skills. I don't know what to say. F you all Mongols. Brilliant. Surreal. Thank you, Edgemaster Monk. Thanks for the $5. Batchat has to reload externally? How does that work? This guy, he will just camp. I've seen how he plays. Tortoise. Oh, that's a panther. That tortoise can one-shot me, can't he? And see, the interesting thing about TDs is they actually kind of cover ground quickly. So... why aren't I shooting heat here? I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter, though. That tortoise is going to be, like, there. Heat. Jackass. Maybe this will work, maybe not. How do we turn this into a win? What? Where are they all? I'm worried that the tortoise is, like, still coming after me, though. Fuck. I can't hit the WZ from here. Especially because Lorraine isn't swatting him, which is understandable, I guess. This bloody tortoise is so annoying. He's doing exactly what I thought he wouldn't. Oh, well, I guess I'm not going to complain that I didn't get YOLO'd. 1v7 incoming. I I have complete confidence, easy win, and if I lose, just like in 1984, I will erase all evidence of that and call it a victory, no matter what. What should I do? Camp here, maybe? Let's give it a try. No, there's no good cover there. Is there anywhere I can get held down to defend the cap? Dude, that arty sound triggers me so much. It's... Oh my god. I can't deal with it, man. Right? Easy. I got outplayed. You have Russian aim bias. Your shots will hit better. I'm glad you find that funny. Dude, I made an effort to shoot non-premium shells. Didn't I? At least I think I did. Whatever. How do you keep yourself motivated to play the game so much? I live stream. And I have a YouTube channel. Right, Judge Dread Shells? It's pretty impressive. I think what a lot of arty players do is they just don't aim. Like, for them, the buff to reload, the buff aim time on the arty is inconsequential. They don't care. So, what do you think about doing a vid with Anfield where you guys plat and after do analysis and explain how to get the most of the tuning? Oh, I like Enfield. I haven't played with Enfield much, though, lately, but kind of because I'm a bit antisocial sometimes. It's a thought. It depends. It would have to be... See... I don't know. It would be a try-hard platoon is basically what you're asking for. It's not very fun. So, we'll see. Can't hit 4K in a Super Conk, what a noob. Oh yeah, he must be a terrible player. He can't do 4K in his Super Conquer.
So
What?
Bad. So bad.
Dude.
So bad.
Oh my god, that's a lot of money, dude. Siren. Hi. I appreciate your donation. A lot. So, thank you. Yeah. Thanks very much, dude. That's a lot of money. Nice, man. Whoa, thank you. Holy shit, I know, right, Dunce Cap? It's like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Jeez. That's a bribe, almost. He said hello, though, so not much of a bribe. Thanks again for the $100 donation, Siren. I appreciate that shit a lot, like I said. Do you think super pushing needs a buff? Probably. Needs? Not really, but it's pretty solid as it is. That's a lot of T2 lights. Oh, yes. How many games did it take you to be able to get better at the game? I mean, that's I don't know, maybe better. I don't know what you mean by that question. I'm sorry. Like, I want to give you an honest answer, but the question is so vague. I had a 47% win rate when I started caring about stats. And immediately, the second I started caring about stats, it went to 46. And so... I would say I have, if you're asking how many battles I have right now, it's probably like 25k. What equipment should I put on 54 mod 1? V-stab, vents, rammer. And you could decide between vents and optics. It would be better if he gave that money in smaller portions so we can listen to that more. Right? I'm gonna get hit by a Yag Tiger. Lemming Rush raging yet? No, not yet. Maho hacks blue. There's the Yag Tiger though. Did you reroll? I mean, yeah, this account has 500 battles. Where did you get that sound clip? Someone linked it to me in TeamSpeak. It's majestic, isn't it? Okay, we're using this IS-6 as a scout. He's not much of a scout, though. I have that clip of Quickie Baby raging as my sixth sense. It's so good. I don't know why Quickie Baby like it's so endearing, you know? In a weird way. How many games did it take you to get to green stats? Oh, maybe after I started caring about stats, I went from maybe 47% to 52% in like 3k, 4k games, something like that. 3100 damage, but I've got no HP and we're losing, so that's not good. You fucking idiot! Oh my god, he's so bad. Thanks, MK, for the specificity. If you'd be an eagle, you'd be a bald eagle. What does that mean, Void Walker? IS-6. I mean, it's Russian, so it must have good camo, right? That guy was so stupid. Yeah, he was. And he was in his Indian Panzer, like, looking for resets, waiting for eyes. It didn't even occur to him that the guy would, like, you know, because the thing is, when he was watching that, I don't know, it was like a VK or whatever, make the play, it's like, his play was so bad that it had to be creative, almost. It's like, he drove away from the cap circle when there was like 15 seconds left. I found that too funny. Have you played again Skill 4 LTU? I was going to message him if I could pluck up the courage to do that. It's kind of scary messaging people, asking them to play with you, but it'd be cool to platoon with him on EU or whatever. Yeah, I agree with you, Dread Shells. Having fun at Tonk? Oh yes. Why aren't you putting camo on your tank? Lead paint slows you down. Cap? No, you can't cap out. Not in this game. You on EU server? Yeah, I am. But I'm in TeamSpeak if we're gonna do anything like strongholds or whatever this evening, so I don't know if someone will poke me. Okay, Ilya. That'd be cool. May you message me in game and like say who you are. That'd be fun. We could do like light tanks because, yeah. Anyone know anything about the AT-15? Yeah, it's trash. I didn't get lit. Talk about epic camo use by myself there. $3,400 damage. Okay. We've got this Conqueror's Karn sniping behind us, which is fine. Luckily, there's no RD to worry about. So, the problem is we've got 3 tanks who are going to lose to a T-95. Like, they're not going to win this fight, so and some of them are drowning. So my hopes aren't very high right now. How did that happen? I didn't even realize I was blocking his shot. I don't care. He probably didn't even notice I was, you know. I'm not going to take that personally. Did you notice the Geostorm battle today? No, I didn't. I've been at a coffee shop reading a really dense book. That's what I did most of the day. And thinking about the book too. That was really enjoyable. T125 needs a buff, right? Not really, not in my opinion. It's pretty solid. Like it's maybe it's not as strong as the super. So in comparison to the Super Conqueror and the 5A, yeah, I could use a buff, but compared to like the Maus, the 100, I feel like those tanks need a buff before the E5 gets a buff. What book? It's called Maps of Meaning. Written by Jordan Peterson. I recently read the book 1984. That book like devastated me. So I read that in like 2 days. Oh, it's terrible in a good way. But Twilight? No, I don't think I have the patience to read Twilight yet. Oh. Twilight equals best. Maybe one day I'll have to give that book a read. You know, just to see why it was so popular. But The Architecture of Belief, yep, that's the one. Yeah, me too, Cooper. Fame 176. Oh, cool. Oh, so it was like this clan competition. Dude, ever since I installed this gun, I've been doing really well. Like, all of a sudden, I'm not doing, you know, I'm doing more. I'm doing like 3,300 DPG this session. That's pretty cool. Well, we just have to 3-mark this thing. Don't we? 78%. Optimized Tomato. That's such a great name. Came out Thursday. I'll be reading it, Paul. But first, I wanted to read Maps of Meaning. A real good book, 1984. Yeah, yeah. It was great. I think great is a good word for it. I don't think you'll get why Twilight is popular. You can walk and breathe at the same time. Okay, MK. How is your book coming along, MK? What are you writing about? Because you told me you were working on a book, like, a long time ago, if I recall. Not a long time ago, but yeah. What is your book about? You should tell us. You want to check out other Orwell works, though? Yeah, I wanted to read Road to Wigan Pier. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy is a must-read. Yeah, that's a really nice book, too. What was it? That Elon Musk said that Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy was about asking the right question, which isn't exactly what I got out of the book. Because it wasn't really about questions, sort of. I guess it kind of was, but, you know. Because the problem is, what is the meaning of life is too vague. But a book on spotting counterfeits. I can't. Counterfeit, that's the word. That's one project. Oh, okay. Animal Farm should be next from Orwell. Yeah, but the thing is, after reading 1984, I'm too scared to read Animal Farm. I made my students read 1984 to turn them into a bunch of anarchists. Now they are. What the hell? You liked the ending of 1984. That's interesting. Jesus Christ. He wasn't even shooting gold, you know? I'm leaving. I'm not fighting that guy. It's more satire than actual propaganda. Well, I don't think Orwell's works were propaganda. I think they were parodying almost. You know, like Orwell didn't create 1984 to promote totalitarianism, at least in my opinion, because it wasn't a very good promotion of totalitarianism. So, yeah, I'm not sure what to think. Yeah, my mom told me to read Fahrenheit 451. Apparently, that's a book where firefighters burn books. Animal Farm is a child's version of 1984. Okay, okay. Down and Out in Paris and London, MK? Okay, I'll have to give that a read then. That's really interesting, Paul. Oh, okay. I'll have to read it then. If it's not as bad as 1984, I'll give it a read. Animal Farm is propaganda? Okay. Maybe I'm wrong. They mean anti-communist propaganda? Oh. Interesting. Yeah, that's something to think about. But maybe not while I'm playing World of Tanks. Have you read Endurance? No. Wrote you in-game. Cool thing, Ilya. I'll check it out. Jesus Christ. Oh. Is the STI2 watching our back? I don't think so. Yeah, he is. Brilliant. Magnus hates you? Who's Magnus? That's ping right there. Feels bad, man. Fuck. I'm not gonna say anything about the VK. So I would think heat would be the shell right now. There's nothing I can do about them capping. Like, this is a map where you just can't do anything about that, but maybe I can get damage. I have to hit my shots first, though. This is ridiculous. I'd rather push this 44 than fight a 704, so... I hope he doesn't shoot me underneath. Oh shit, HE, really? Okay. Animal Farm's a satire. Okay, cool. That'll be interesting then. I thought it would be Keep pressing intensifies. What did when I made? If anyone watched my Grill 15 video, did you notice how I shot? I would like make that noise. It was one of those jokes that very few people like. There were so many jokes in that video, but how much concentration does it take you to play well in this game? I generally need to be in a good mood and not have anything else on it. Yeah, I'm about the same, Kelsey. That's why I don't have a stream schedule. It's like, if I'm forced to play tanks, it's like immediately it just goes badly. What does that mean, MK? $13.40. Okay, on to the next. Why will you choose the 62A over the 140? I prefer the 62A. I prefer how the 62A has better module damage. Is that the question? An allegory is two stories in a story. VK100P or Pro. Yeah, I saw that. Okay, well, let's just drive over these tank traps like it's nothing. T62A has slightly better DPM. No, they've got the exact same DPM. The way I see it is that the 62A is more accurate in practice. I don't know if the gun is actually more accurate, but you can hit snapshots more easily in the 62A, in my opinion. And also the way, I think that's got a lot to do with its... Dude, someone flipped that guy over, and I can't see him. That's... wow. Just keep my armor pointed this way for a bit, and then I'll leave. There we go. Off we go. Hopefully we don't get RD'd. .430 has better DPM. Yeah, it does. 430's got the best, but it's like not worth it because in practice you can't use the 430's DPM, especially when you get lit on fire every shot you take. So if I'm too aggressive, I'll get myself killed. If I'm not aggressive enough, I won't get enough damage. Is E50M a good starting tier 10? Absolutely. I would say it's probably one of the best starting tier 10s. A lot of people will tell you to use the Russian mediums, but I think that's bad advice because the Russian mediums are actually, you know, hard to use, which people don't believe until they actually play them. Okay, so I think there's one other tank in the field because of who flipped this bat shot over. And I don't think it's the type, so I don't know who the hell it is. And I don't really want to push the E50 when there's 3 tanks in the field and clickers. So maybe I can just follow this guy. If he's going to lead like this, it'll work. Oh, I'm just gonna let this guy heal instead of blocking his path. Good enough. This guy tracked me. Good. Now I just move so I try to not get clicked, I guess. Tiger just killed the E5. That sucks. This guy's dead. So I'm gonna go wide. I mean, I'm probably gonna get clicked, but there's the solution. I lose my fucking loader and gunner. Oh. That TVP, man. Okay, I'm just gonna hold on here, because I've got a lot of damage. I'm in no rush to get more, you know, and just living will increase my damage significantly. Fuck. That's heat. The camping TVP just shoots heat and lets his team die. Okay, that's okay. It happens. I did 3,800, so... I'm a 1,500 Wn8 player, planning on getting 62 first. What gun is more consistent in practice? Oh, the gun that's more consistent is probably the one that has more accuracy. I tried it for a long time, and I did really badly with it, so... Like, I do significantly better with the high DPM gun. Which is the opposite of what I thought, but yeah. I just got the 907. How do I play it? I don't know. Not like an E50M. I guess it's a bit like a 140. Type 5, not too good as a starter tank because it's not going to teach you much. Well, yeah, that's true. No clan wants a Type 5 heavy. No one says, oh, you have a Type 5 heavy? Let's bring you into Clan Wars. I've never heard it. If a clan says that, get away from them as quickly as possible. The story of the ant and the grasshopper is an allegorical fairy tale. I don't know the story of the ant and grasshopper. I haven't played since 9.2 was released. What's changed? I don't know. I don't even know what patch we're in now, so... I own a mouse. I fucking hate it. Yeah, I don't like it either. Nomad, you followed after that? Thanks for the follow. That's funny, though. Okay, so what I wanted to try was going south on this map, wasn't it? Yeah, let's give that a try. It is very overwhelming, Duns. Okay, who's going with me? Hello. The only reason I'm doing this is because they don't have tier 10 meds. And, you know, if I take a hit or two here, it's kind of worth it because I'll farm this guy in a sec. So I just need to be so intimidating that they don't cross. And I have to get lucky almost, I guess, and hope my hull down armor works. But there's no RD for me to worry about. Now that I'm here, it's like it costs me 600 HP, but I'm okay with that. HE. I've got a high explosive shell for you. Differences between NA and EU.
So bad.
Stream more often, fun.
So bad. So bad.
Hey, dude. Vor, I can't say your name. Thank you for the $10. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I will be, I mean, I've been streaming more already, so I guess the intimidation isn't working. But yeah, like, I really appreciate it. And yeah, I am working on streaming more often, so I appreciate it. I want heat loaded because that's an IS-3. And I'm a bad player and can't aim for weak spots. Who loads a clip of HE in a Do you see this? He is genuinely shooting HE out of his 5100. Oh, wow. That is staggering. Maybe I shouldn't have loaded AP for this. Good. Okay. They use way more HE. Yeah, I noticed that. It was weird. I'm like, you even have a clip of HE in your, like, what? This is a bit of a thread the needle type of shot, but I don't think I have the hit points to win this one. Dude, that snapshot, he literally could have snapshotted me so hard right there. That would not have been good. Okay, now I sensed a YOLO incoming. Is there any cover I can use? The cool thing is this cover lets me get shots into the E100, and E100 doesn't even know I exist, so... See this? Interesting. I feel like this is the camping TVP from last game. I have a hunch. Okay, he's rotating out. I'm gonna do this shit. No. Oh, good. I was hoping they would save me from his heat. Good. That's HE again. Like, what the hell? Get reloading. Okay. That IS-7 is going to be close, yeah. Fuck. Easy call Banovs. Oh yeah, yeah, with their full HP Super Conqueror. I don't know how I lost that one. I guess I'm just not very good. That was a Mastery Badge. High caliber. 6503 damage, 5 kills. Highest damage in the T-54. I think that must be my highest damage game on EU too. Yeah, it's my highest damage game. Interesting. Check TVP, sure. Wait, you messaged me, Ilya Red? Are you optimized tomato, Ilya Red? Just out of curiosity. Because I see the link between red and tomato, but I'm not sure. The TVP.
And it's got a crap
Yeah,
free
it's the
range,
same.
so
I was
you
right.
can't even spot an enemy
Wilpang,
looking
thank
for
you
it.
for following.
And,
Or
the enemy just
and thank you
spots it straight
artisans
off, so
underscore
you're
NA for
absolutely right.
resubscribing
It's not balanced.
for
It's
a total of 4
underpowered,
months.
it's
Tier
been
2.
nerfed
Thank you.
to hell.
Thanks very much, dude. So this is VDMPL. And I got revenge. Cool. Hockey. GG, nice farm of tomatoes behind me. Too bad we could not fight. Yeah, that's the exact TVP. I was right. That's kind of cool. Did you... Oh, you're Ilya Red. Okay, I was just worried that someone would pretend to be you. Ilya underscore Red. This guy, right? I think I just add to friends list. Yeah, your stats aren't bad, so I'll assume it's you. The unholy power of HE, yes. Which gun you use for this T-54? I use the one that reloads faster. Oh, thanks, Oddbrawl. I'm honored. Oddbrawl. Go one match spamming pure gold, but I have credits to worry about. Mind you, if it's a map like this, it might be. Look at all their tier 8s though. They're heavies. Exactly, Geronimo. Okay, have fun, Dunce Cap. What are your comments on the 30B? Don't know if I should buy it. I regret getting the 30B. It's not very good. The pen really makes it suffer, and the accuracy makes it suffer too, so I found it annoying. I am determined to do well in Leo, even though is bad. Advices. I can't really... Was muted in chat? What do you mean? Hey, Clyde. If you brawl with the T-54, the DPM gun is better. I'm not so sure. You can generally get 2 shots into people regardless of what gun you're using. Do you use Restream to stream different bit rates to Twitch and YouTube? I think it's the same bit rate, but something akin to that. I use Restream to stream 2 different files. Do you think this guy will YOLO me? Wouldn't that be nice? Okay. Good. I just wanted to make sure this guy wasn't like sitting behind me and gonna block me. Sell the Leo, best advice. I call the 30B the juxtapattern. That's good. That's a good pun. 1720. This guy just needs to learn to angle his armor. No gold, no aim, just skill. Yeah, I guess doesn't have much skill there. Got pinned by a FE. I'm joking, guys. Leo is cursed. Yeah, I mean, Leo's really hard to win in, so... Dude, look at these guys. Oh my god. Both the FV and myself pinged the exact same spot on the map at the exact same time. So funny. Maybe not, but I find it funny. That guy got penned. I guess he didn't angle his armor very well there. I don't really want to shoot heat at tier 8 heavies for now. This is something the DPM gun can do and the other gun can't though. T28 Prot has 240 alpha, so he's stock. I was relying on these... So I'm relying on these guys to suppress this Oho. That's why I'm able to make this play, right? Like... If they weren't doing that, this would not work at all. But it is. They are, so it does work. Oh, my bad. Thank you. And then we have to go flank those T10s, don't we? I guess I just can't aim for weak spots.
So bad. So bad. So bad.
Buy some gold? Thanks, Oddbrawl. Where's the... Oh, shit. I thought that guy died. I was looking at my map, like, where the hell is he? Okay. I'm such an idiot. I don't know why I thought the T-28... I guess someone died near him? No. That's weird. I thought the T-28 died. Make Stalin proud, Lemming Rush? What does that mean? Prod has the Hellcat gun. Oh. Take the hits, dude. You're a Type 5 fucking heavy. There we go. What? Fuck. That, I think that was ping there. Because did I hit him? I don't know if I hit him or not. Well, on my screen I shot before he did, that's for sure. Thanks, Blagoy. I didn't make it, but it's hilarious. For my own amusement. Alright, Dunce. You and the FV have synced on another level. And people say teamwork doesn't exist in this game. I really like your content and educational videos. Greetings. Thanks. So fake that you can watch me be fake while I'm live streaming. Okay. LTTB. No, I am not going to do that, MK. I think that was your ping. You fired yacht while you were aimed at his LGP, and the vehicle jerked forward when you stopped making... Right, I think that was ping too. What nights are you streaming now? Whenever... I don't know. Like, I just kind of stream. I've been streaming more often, right? Like, I streamed 3 times last week, but... there's no schedule yet. I'll get there, though. No, it was ping since he didn't get any notification of the shell flying out of the gun's server sign. Do you get bored at times from what? And what other games do you prefer to play? I like CSGO a lot. I'm ranked D+ on ESEA, and I've got like 250 CSGO hours, so I'm kind of proud of that. If you couldn't notice. But yeah, I like CSGO a lot. And the way I keep myself interested in tanks is by A, rerolling to EU, and B, blocking all the teammates that I can find. No, streaming. Streaming is what keeps me interested in this game. Okay, Ilya, well, we should discuss, because, like, platooning now probably won't work the greatest, but I'm more than willing to platoon with you. So you won my Asia account? Not really. Even if they do have anime tanks. There's 3 already. You're a wizard, Harry. Okay, okay. I think I've got to move because there's going to be more incoming anti-camping prevention unit shells. Anti-camping prevention. That's a bit of a... What's it called? When you use this, like, useless words, I guess? You, CSGO, I hate the stupid aiming system. I suppose that's why I played Tarkov. What do you hate about the CSGO aiming system? Is there something bad about it? I thought it was good. It's better than Tanks' aiming system, that's for sure. He's trying his best to hide. That sucks for him. I guess he should just angle his armory. That's a type? Cool. And now we go find the camping prevention units. You will pro... You're going to sleep now? Alright, dude. Good night. I played CS 1.6 a lot. Yeah, that game... The graphics, like... CS compared to CSGO, the graphics are, like, really bad. At least in CSGO, the guns kind of look... I don't know. Somewhat... potentially real, I guess. You know? CS 1.6 is really interesting. I should just angle my armor and take the hit here. Oh, he's got the stock gun. Not the stock gun, the shitty one. Okay. Dude, I've got this Churchill 7 all to myself. Angle your armor is a pretty good meme. I mean, I meant it there with the LTTV, because if he penned me, that would not have been good. I like how this guy's just making it easy. I wonder how many battles he has. Every time you fire the 107 in a KV2, Stalin prepares to send you to... I mean, it is a pretty big sin. Oh, okay, Duns. The grass in this game makes the encoding / stream look bad when you're moving because of all the processing. Oh, that's really interesting. I mean, I have it off in sniper mode, I think. So, I'll have to watch that on stream. Thanks for pointing that out. I do have it off in sniper mode, but it's something to consider. Alright. I think I'm going to call this stream here, guys. I spit early, but like, I enjoyed it a lot. Huge thanks to everyone who donated. Expect me to live stream more often, for sure. I have been enjoying it a lot, so... You know, shorter, more frequent streams are probably what I'm going to be going for lately. Let's see. I can't turn on display capture. Okay, well, you guys are going to see what? I'm going to go look for someone to host on Twitch. So, that's what we'll do. Twitch.tv. I think I want to host Voodoo. Twitch.tv. True Voodoo. Let's see if he's live.
I see these little red dots on the radar.
Oh, that's loud. Alright, let's see this. If anyone wants to go watch... I can't show my desktop. Alt F4 on tanks. Dude, I don't know what to do. Fuck. Regardless, I'm gonna host True Voodoo right now. And, True... I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching, guys.